Bayonetta 3, Platinum Production, published by Nintendo, the third orthodox sequel to the classic action game series, a NieR Japanese production in Australia. It is not suitable for children under the age of 15. The game contains strong violent content and a medium level of fantasy, uncivilized language, exposed, sexual elements, etc. But the producers say the game has a safe-to-play mode. Even in the living room, play this game in public without fear of embarrassment.
Infernal demons can even intervene to bolster combos. Have your infernal demons stun an enemy, then follow up with one of Bayonetta's exhilarating torture attacks. Ouch.
NieR Automata. The Switch version will be released on October 6. Will include all DLC costumes and arenas, and exclusive costumes will also be available for free download. The game tells that in the distant future, in the face of the overwhelming combat power of mechanical creatures manipulated by aliens, human beings retreated steadily, and finally escaped to the moon. You will take on the role of to be a member of the robot force Yoba, in the fierce battle to retake Earth.
This bloodless battle.
You just die already!
This version of the award-winning NieR Automata comes with previously released content, including additional modes and costumes.
Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. As one of the games jointly released by Nintendo and Ubisoft, the previous game Kingdom Battle can be said to satisfy the imagination and game fun of fans on both platforms. And now the new game is coming. The adventure journey will be transformed directly from the kingdom into a galaxy journey. Players need to embark on a galaxy journey with friends such as Mario, Rabbit Peach and Rabbit Luigi to defeat evil enemies and save galactic sparks.
Get rid of them quickly. Let's use Mario Spark Glitter to lure those enemies out into the open before triggering Mario's signature ability, Hero Sight.
No Man's Sky, a seamless open-world space adventure game developed by independent game developer Hello Games, allows players to freely explore discovered planets in a procedurally generated universe in a spaceship. Every planet has its own unique space environment. The game has been released on Steam, PS4 and Xbox One platforms earlier. The NS version will be released on October 7th. Persona 5, The Royal. The Switch version has a capacity of 12.5 gigabytes, about one-third of the capacity of the PS4 version. This work is an RPG game released by Atlus in 2019. It describes the protagonist and the peers live as students during the day. At night, it uses a special power called Persona to transform into a spirit-stealing phantom thief. An urban romance that challenges the twisted and corrupt adults in society.
君たちの幸せのためなんだ。
こんなに辛いのに、まだ逃げちゃいけないんですか？
誰が何と言おうと、俺はお前らを信じる！
前を向いて戦い続けるの。
Needy Girl Overdose is a multi-ending ADVV that depicts the daily life of an online angel anchor. The anchor, named Super Cute Angel Sauce, has a very strong desire to be recognized by others. Players need to help her with daily live broadcasts, take care of her sometimes uneasy, feed her medicine, and try to increase her at the same time. Number of fans. In the game, players will usher in a variety of devastating endings. And whether there is a happy ending in the story, you need to find it. Figment 2. Creed Valley is an action-adventure game set in the human mind. Nightmares rule the once peaceful land, and they spread chaos everywhere. With the courage of the mind, hui, solve puzzles, join the music boss battle, travel through unique scenes, and face your fears.
Video games can't be musicals. Hey! Problems should be repressed. A silent fight is a wasted opportunity.
Okay, enough already.
Nobody knows all the trouble we see, but we're all firm beliefs, and someday we will be set free.
Ultra Kaiju Monster Rancher. In this game, as the monster captain, the player must carefully cultivate his partner monster to become the strongest captain. Players can cultivate monsters in various ways through feeding, training, practice, adventure, etc., and compete with various monster opponents at the conference. Endless Memories is an independent side-scrolling action role-playing game, in which players will explore this world, a huge handcrafted non-linear dream world to explore and get lost in the hearts of dreamers. Discover new abilities to aid you in battle and further explore the dream world. Tons of weapons and spells with various modifiers and magic runes. Find your unique way of playing. Ace Angler is a casual simulation game. It was released in 2019 and has sold more than 800,000 sets of the latest work in the Ace Angler series worldwide.
強い必殺技を使える魚召喚ロッドも本作のオリジナル要素で超充実の釣り体験。前作をお持ちの方はセーブデータを引き継いでマシン開発の続きを楽しむことができるよ。いろんな人たちと釣りで対戦。オンラインゴッドアングラー選手権。オンラインの相手と熱狂釣りバトル。ナンバーワン釣り人ゴッドアングラーを目指そう。パスワードマッチなら離れた友達とも釣りバトルで楽しめるぞ。
Yomawari 3 is the latest work in the series. It inherits the atmosphere of the previous work in the series and adds new elements to achieve evolution. It is a night road exploration action game that explores night streets. The young protagonist wanders the streets of the night in search of the key memories that can lift the curse on him. In the dark streets, terrifying monsters lurked. Turn on the flashlight. Escape from the monster with the guidance of your heartbeat. And look for lost memories. DUSK, which was logged on the PC platform in 2018, is a retro-style FPS game. The story background of the game is very simple. A mysterious organization captured the protagonist and imprisoned him in a rural area of the United States. And then the protagonist turned into Rambo to fight with the mysterious organization. The enemies in the game not only have armies with weapons, but also undead warriors similar to zombies, with the deepening of layers. Players will face the forces of darkness underground. Saint Kotar is a detective game with psychological horror elements. It is set in a cursed valley in the Croatian countryside. Through the eyes of two believers, you will switch between conflicting realities while investigating the disappearance of a loved one in the mysterious town of Swati Kotar.
I knew this place was a curse the moment I set foot in it.
We must find that monster and kill him before he kills my dear wife and before he kills us all.
Look around. Can you smell death?
People assigned to protect us from evil have turned evil themselves.
Even God has given up hope for Sveti Kotar.
Open your eyes! God will condemn you for leaving your sister to die here.
Something too painful.
Alfred Hitchcock Vertigo, the first to log on to the PC in December last year, and log on to the console on October 4. Ed Miller is a writer. His car from the valley it fell but escaped unscathed, although no one was found in the wreckage. Ed insisted he traveled with his wife and daughter. The accident left him severely traumatized and left him with severe vertigo. Ed begins a session of therapy and tries to discover what really happened on this tragic day.
Remember,
I'm Faye.
should we try what I forget?
No sign of a certain Faye.
I'd love to believe in ghosts.
Ed, you heard me?
New Tales from the Borderlands. You will control Anu, Octavio and Fran through the worst of their lives in the war-torn metropolis of Prometiadae. Help these three lovable hapless bastards try to change the world. Face a planetary invasion in this cinematic thriller, evil dome monsters and ruthless capitalists. What happens next is up to you.
Has many guns. Talking guns. Guns with legs.
I'm gonna blast you so freaking bad! Yeah! Shut up, Richard!
I always wanted to change the universe for the better, and now we actually can!
But more importantly, we'll be drowning in ash!
SIGNALIS is a nerve-wracking story set in an indescribable world. The game has a traditional survival horror game-like gameplay, and beautiful but indescribable strange worlds and stories. A survival horror game that brings it all together. In this game, you will play the role of Elster, a clone technician looking for lost dreams. Explore this retro dystopian world, survive the threat of attackers, and unearth the hidden secrets and truths of this planet. Aery Last Day of Earth is a story-driven 3D flight exploration game where you control a bird in the air and travel through time, journey through space and different dimensions to discover another future for our planet. Kamiwaza, Way of the Thief is an action-adventure game where you play as the third child of the Sea of Thieves, stealing ill-gotten wealth from the wicked to help the poor and needy in the face of various situations. See tricks and dismantle tricks, attack handsomely with a variety of stealing moves, and pursue the ultimate in stealing. NAIADS, a healing adventure game made by Spanish developer L.O.L, is an exploration game operated from a top-down perspective. The beautiful pastel colors and cute art style emphasize the close-to-nature atmosphere of this game. The player plays a river elf. You can freely swim in the river through the arrow keys, and you can also do diving, singing and other actions. Nickelodeon Kart Racers 3, Slime Speedway is bigger and better than ever. Full voice actors with over 40 classic characters on a track inspired by legendary Nickelodeon shows like SpongeBob SquarePants, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Avatar, The Last Airbender, and more. Drift, slide and accelerate to the finish line.
Good thing I didn't just eat.
Look at this! Rocket!
Dragon Ball: The Breakers, a 1v7 online asymmetric action game. The ultimate escape game between invaders such as Frieza and Shuru, the most representative antagonistic characters of Dragon Ball, and 7 ordinary citizens survivors without extraordinary power. The invaders will aim to annihilate the survivors, showing the overwhelming strength of the Dragon Ball story. Survivors cannot challenge such threats with their bare hands, as long as you effectively use the skills or items that have appeared in the Dragon Ball. You can temporarily defend against the invaders. A Plague Tale: Requiem. The Nintendo Switch version of this game is a cloud game. The game's plot and theme are inherited from the previous game. Players will enter a cruel world full of visions but take their breath away. A sad and heart-wrenching journey at all costs, just to survive, to save the people you love, and to feel the entanglement and pain in it. Use a variety of weapons, tools, and unusual abilities to sneak up on sneak attacks or launch terrifying offensives.
Or unleashing hell with a variety of equipment and tools.
Warhammer 40,000. Shootas. Blood Teef, a new 2D parkour shooter platformer from the developers of the Guns, Gore Cannoli series, takes you on a wild adventure full of gunshots, blood and explosions. Run your way through the hive city of Ludus Primus, fight to the death with the cult of humans, ORCs, and Genestealers, and finally reclaim your lovable hairy squig from Warlord Oglik Bonatrika. L.O.L Surprise. B.B.s Born to Travel. Fans around the world can't wait to unbox their L.O.L Surprise dolls, and you can make their dreams come true. Choose your character and collect the best of dolls and charms like sequins, hearts, diamonds and more to bring the L.O.L Surprise doll shop to life. No matter how old you are, there's plenty of challenge for you at L.O.L Surprise Doll Maker.
Create amazing L.O.L surprise balls with up to 3 friends. Get all your favorite L.O.L surprise dolls and discover the fun mini games.
Enter record.
Star Trek Prodigy, Supernova. As L.O.L and Gwendala rescue their lost crew members, you can choose from single-player or two-player co-op in this thrilling action-adventure. After Protostar receives a strange signal from a dying planet, L.O.L and Gwendala race against time to rescue their friends, ships, new alien race and the entire planetary system before a supernova destroys everything.
Just call me Mr. Plantastic. We've got to move fast, or that supernova will blow us all to the Gamma Quadrant. Let's go.
Dying Light 2 Stay Human, Bloody TIs. The first official story DLC will see the Wang family play Aiden, buoyed by the promise of wealth, fame and Top Gear, in a show where people fight for status and sacrifice everything for the competitive game. Hone your skills, defeat your enemies, make allies, and reap glory. You soon realize that the pursuit of fame and fortune is only the beginning, and find yourself involved in a conspiracy of power and revenge. Moonshine Inc. The main goal of the game is to restore the life of a real American bootlegger as realistically as possible, simulate fermentation and distillation with authentic recipes, with a variety of long-term goals, short-term goals, and product needs in the game. You'll be challenged to create top-notch wines and ensure your business thrives, so you need to be careful not to draw the attention of the authorities.
Discover over 100 recipes. Unlock new technologies. Earn clients' respect.
And remember, nothing is illegal till you get caught.
Moonshine Inc.